Ever find yourself staring at a daunting task and thinking, why can't I just be magically motivated right now? We've all been there. Maybe it's that project you've been putting off, or that workout routine that never seems to stick. You know what you need to do, but the motivation just isn't there. Don't worry, you're not alone. Today we're diving into 8 powerful mental tricks that will keep you motivated under any circumstance. Yep, that's right. No more staring at the wall wondering if your to-do list will complete itself. Let's jump in and transform the way you think about motivation. Trick number 1, develop an internal locus of control. Imagine this. You're working on an important project. You've been told you're smart. You feel invincible at first. But then the tasks get harder, and suddenly your confidence takes a nosedive. Why? Because you think your smarts are set in stone. Now picture this instead. You're told you did well because you worked hard. You tackle the tougher tasks with grit and determination. You feel like a tiny puzzle-solving superhero. What's the difference? It's all about your locus of control. If you believe your success comes from factors outside your control, that's an external locus. It's like blaming the weather for a bad hair day. But when you think your efforts directly influence your success, you've got an internal locus of control. This mindset is like having a superpower. Studies, like the one from Columbia University, show that an internal locus boosts motivation. You feel like the captain of your own ship. So how do you cultivate this internal locus? Start by solving small problems in your life, like finally fixing that squeaky door, or mastering the art of making the perfect cup of coffee. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Acknowledge that your actions led to these successes. Soon, you'll see that you're not just at the mercy of fate. You're in control. And with that control comes unshakable motivation. Time to channel your inner superhero and take charge of your destiny. Move on to trick number 2, practice under pressure. Picture this. Your favorite athlete is about to score the winning goal. The crowd is on edge, but then they miss. It's a classic case of choking under pressure. It's not just athletes who face this. Public speakers, musicians, and even spelling bee contestants know the feeling. Why does this happen? 2 words: performance anxiety. It all boils down to focus. When you're stressed, your brain is like a crowded room with too many voices. Distractions fight for your attention. In a 2004 study, students did fine on easy math problems, but the tough ones, they crumbled under pressure. Their minds were too busy worrying. Another theory, overthinking. When you focus too much on the mechanics of a task, you mess up. It's like trying to walk while thinking about every step. So how do you keep your cool? First, practice under stressful conditions. Dart players who practiced under pressure performed better when it counted. It's like building a resistance to stress. Next, create a pre-performance routine. Think of it as your personal ritual. Take a few deep breaths. Repeat a cue word. Do a little dance if that's your thing. Golfers, bowlers, and water polo players swear by their routines. Lastly, focus on the ultimate goal, not the tiny details. Golfers who focused on the ball's flight did better than those who obsessed over their arm movements. So next time you're facing pressure, remember these tricks. Practice like it's the real deal. Create your own ritual, and keep your eye on the prize. You've got this. Jump to trick number 3, create a pre-performance routine. Let's talk about routines. No, not your morning coffee ritual, though that's important too. I mean pre-performance routines. The secret weapon of athletes, musicians, and public speakers. Why do they matter? Because they help you keep your cool when the pressure's on. Imagine a golfer about to make a crucial putt. Their heart's racing. But instead of panicking, they take a deep breath. They do a little ritual, maybe a practice swing or 2. Then they sink the putt like a pro. It's not magic, it's preparation. Studies show that routines can lead to consistent, accurate performance. Think of it as a mental warm-up. You're telling your brain, hey, we've got this. So how do you create your own pre-performance routine? Start simple. Find a few actions that calm you. Maybe it's taking 3 deep breaths, or repeating a mantra like, I am prepared. Some people like to visualize their success. Picture yourself nailing that presentation or acing that interview. It's all about finding what works for you. Keep it short and sweet. You don't want a 20-minute ritual when you're about to walk on stage. A few seconds can make all the difference. Remember, the goal is to shift your focus. Move away from anxiety and towards confidence. With a good routine, you'll feel ready to tackle anything. So next time you're about to face a big moment, don't just wing it. Ritualize it. Your future self will thank you. Checking out trick number 4, use intrinsic motivation. Ever wonder why some people love what they do? Like they genuinely enjoy it. Even the hard parts. That's intrinsic motivation at work. It's when you do something because you find it inherently rewarding. No gold stars or cash prizes needed. Think about a hobby you love. Maybe it's painting, or gardening, or playing video games. You do it because it's fun, because it makes you happy, not because someone is paying you. This kind of motivation is powerful. It keeps you going, even when things get tough. But what if you're stuck doing something you don't love? Like a work project or a tedious chore. How do you find that same drive? Start by connecting it to something you care about. Maybe your work helps people in some way, or it challenges you to grow. Find the meaning behind the task. Next, make it enjoyable. Turn on your favorite playlist. Turn it into a game. Compete with yourself to see how quickly you can finish. And don't forget to celebrate the small wins. Completed a big chunk of your project? Treat yourself to something nice. Years of research show that people who enjoy their work are more engaged and productive. So inject a little fun into your tasks. Find the joy in the journey. Before you know it, you'll be motivated to tackle anything that comes your way. And who knows? You might even start to love it. Jump to trick number 5. Balance intrinsic and extrinsic motivators. Motivation is a tricky beast. Sometimes you need a little extra push. That's where extrinsic motivators come in. Think rewards like money, praise, or even a delicious slice of pizza. But here's the catch. Too much focus on external rewards can backfire. Ever heard of the over-justification effect? It's when extra rewards make you less motivated to do something you already enjoy. Imagine you love painting. Then someone starts paying you for every painting. Suddenly it feels like work, and the joy starts to fade. So how do you balance intrinsic and extrinsic motivators? First, identify what naturally drives you. Do you love the challenge? The learning process? The feeling of accomplishment? That's your intrinsic motivation. Now sprinkle in some extrinsic rewards, but don't go overboard. Use them to boost motivation for tasks you find less appealing, like folding laundry or doing taxes. Promise yourself a reward once you're done. It's like a motivational cherry on top. Remember, the key is balance. Too many external rewards can cloud your intrinsic drive, but a little incentive can help you power through the tough stuff. So next time you need a motivational boost, combine both types. Enjoy the process and reward yourself for the effort. You'll find yourself more motivated and happier with the task at hand. And who can say no to a little reward after a job well done? Move to trick number 6. Reframe challenges as opportunities. Let's face it, life throws curveballs. You're cruising along and suddenly, wham, a challenge pops up. It's easy to feel discouraged. But what if you could flip the script? See challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities. Sounds like motivational mumbo-jumbo, right? But there's science behind it. When you view a challenge as an opportunity, your brain shifts gears. Instead of stress, you feel energized, ready to tackle the problem head-on. Take it from me, you're like a superhero in training. Each challenge is a chance to level up your skills. Start by identifying the problem. Be clear about what you're facing. Next, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Maybe it's a chance to develop patience or improve your problem-solving skills. See it as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Remember that study on solving small problems? It's all about building confidence. When you fix that squeaky door or finally organize your workspace, you're proving to yourself that you can handle things. And with each small victory, your belief in your abilities grows. So when a big challenge comes your way, you're ready. You've trained for this. Reframing is all about mindset. Instead of thinking, why me? Try thinking, what can I gain from this? It might sound cheesy, but it works. You start to see challenges as opportunities for growth. And that, my friend, is a powerful motivator. So next time life throws you a curveball, don't duck. Step up to the plate and swing for the fences. You've got this. Trick number 7. Focus on the ultimate goal. Picture this. You're at the start of a long journey. The road is winding, and there are obstacles everywhere. How do you keep going? You focus on the ultimate goal, the finish line. That glorious moment when all your hard work pays off. Studies show that focusing on the end goal can boost performance. Remember those golfers who focused on the ball's flight? They performed better than those obsessing over their swing mechanics. It's all about keeping your eyes on the prize. When you're stuck in the weeds, it's easy to get discouraged. Maybe you're buried under a mountain of work, or struggling through a tough workout. But if you keep the end goal in sight, you'll find the motivation to push through. Visualize your success. Picture yourself achieving your goal. Feel the satisfaction. Imagine the celebration. This mental imagery can boost your motivation and keep you focused. Set mini goals along the way. Breaking a big goal into smaller, manageable steps makes it less overwhelming. Celebrate each milestone. Each one is a step closer to the ultimate goal. Remember, it's not just about the destination. It's about the journey too. But keeping your eyes on the end goal gives you direction and purpose. It's your guiding star. So when the going gets tough, look ahead. Focus on what you're working towards. That finish line isn't as far as you think. And every step you take gets you closer. Stay focused, stay motivated. You'll get there. Last but not least, trick number 8. Make tasks more enjoyable. Let's be real. Not every task is a barrel of laughs. Some are downright boring. But here's the good news. You can make even the dullest task more enjoyable. And when you do, your motivation skyrockets. Think of it like adding sprinkles to vanilla ice cream. The ice cream is fine, but the sprinkles make it fun. Start by pairing the task with something you love. Got a stack of laundry to fold? Put on your favorite playlist or podcast. Suddenly, it's not just laundry. It's laundry with a twist. Or involve a friend. Everything's better with company. Got a boring work project? Find a colleague to team up with. Brainstorming and collaboration can turn a tedious task into a creative challenge. Gamify the task. Set a timer and see how much you can get done before it goes off. Or create a point system with small rewards for each milestone. It's like turning your to-do list into a game. Remember, the goal is to make the task enjoyable in the moment. Even mundane chores can be fun if you add a bit of creativity. And when something is fun, you're more likely to stick with it. Celebrate your progress. Finished half of your report. Treat yourself to a coffee break. Completed your workout. Watch an episode of your favorite show. Rewards, even small ones, can boost your motivation. So next time you're facing a dull task, think of ways to spice it up. Make it a little more fun, a little more engaging. You'll be surprised at how much more motivated you feel. And who knows, you might even start looking forward to those tasks. Well, maybe not laundry, but you get the idea. Embrace the fun and watch your motivation soar. There you have it. 8 powerful mental tricks to keep yourself motivated under any circumstance. From developing an internal locus of control to making tasks more enjoyable, you've got a toolkit to tackle any challenge. Remember, motivation isn't a one-size-fits-all deal. It's about finding what works for you and sticking with it. So next time you feel your motivation slipping, try out these tricks. With a little practice and the right mindset, you'll be unstoppable. With that said, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos like this, and until next time, Habitcraft is signing off.